Hello, my name is Ashley Talene, and I am the Program Manager of our Child and Family Outpatient Services here at NorthCare. And today I wanted to share with you my top 4 tips for surviving social distancing with our kiddos. We all have had a lot of change, and we're all at home all day throughout the day with our kiddos and have had a big transition. So likely there are a lot of emotions that go along with that transition. We may be feeling stress or anxiety, and our kids may be feeling that too. So my tip number 1 is parents, we have to take care of ourselves first. We have to use our self-care and coping skills to help process through any big emotions that we're feeling so we can in turn help our kids process the big emotions that they're feeling. What we know is our kids are a mirror of our own emotions and our processing of our emotions. And so if we're showing them a calm demeanor and we are showing them how to process any emotions that we're feeling, they're going to learn that too, and they're going to be more resilient and transition better during this time. My tip number 2 is to have a loose structure and routine throughout your day. Kids do best during times of transition when they know what comes next. And they've had a big change from being at school all day, every day to being at home all day, every day. And so that routine is off for them. So setting a structure and routine for when you have meal times, when snack time may be, when school time happens versus when playtime happens is all going to be really important in helping our kids feel secure and to know about upcoming transitions that happen. My tip number 3 is about limiting media exposure. We know that our kids are going to use technology and media to connect with their classrooms and complete their schoolwork, to connect with their friends and family members right now. And so technology is going to be a part of our lives throughout this transition in the world. So I'm not saying no media time, but what I'm saying is that we want to use media time purposefully and with a plan. So having our kids watch a show or play a game or do those kinds of activities through technology when we need it for schoolwork or when we need it because we need a break and some self-care or we need to be able to get some tasks done around the house that may be harder to do when our kiddos are at home. The other piece about limiting media exposure is we want to limit their exposure to how much information they're receiving from the media about COVID-19. We know there's a lot of information coming in about everything that's happening around the world, and we want to communicate with our kids about what's happening, but we want to use language that they understand and only give them kind of the facts that they need to know. We don't want to overwhelm them with things that may not be age appropriate at this point in time and may cause stress and anxiety. So having the TV off when the kiddos are around related to news media and COVID-19 is going to be really helpful during this time. Tip number 4 is that we want to have the majority of the time our kids are spending at home be spent in play. That kids process through difficult emotions and transitions by playing with their environment and their toys and activities. Helps them process through all of those emotions. You may see certain themes coming out in their play related to the stress and anxiety they're feeling, and that's okay, that's a good thing. We want them to have fun playing with their toys, doing crafts and activities, and getting outside and spending some of that energy that they have, whether that's in your backyard or taking walks as a family and keeping that good 6 feet social distancing with other families that may be around. We can also do simple everyday activities together and really spend this time connecting and having fun. So that may be baking in the kitchen or having your kiddos help you cook dinner. We can also have them help us with our everyday tasks like folding the laundry and putting laundry away. Those are all things where we can connect and play with our kiddos and have some fun to help them process through this difficult time and get our regular things done at the same time. Other ideas would be having picnics outside instead of having lunch at the table that day and changing up our routine just a little bit in fun ways to help our day-to-day look a little different. I hope these tips were helpful, and I hope everyone has fun connecting and playing with their children this week. Thanks so much.